Target acquired. Stand by for tracking. Roger that. Tracking stabilized.
Welcome to the heart of the AH-64 Apache build cycle. These composite blades are the first step in our streamlined process.
This diagram highlights the key stages of our Apache materials flow. By utilizing the coded zones, we ensure efficient
Curvature index reads 0.04.
Recording that now. Where does this one go?
Section 3, stack B.
Steady, bring it down slow, clear.
Engaging the locks.
Sequence number confirmed for the fuselage section.
Bay assignments checked. Proceed to Zone 4.
The readings here are nominal, but look at this spike on the schematic.
That's within tolerance, but let's run the attenuation test again to be sure.
Alignment looks good at this index point.
Confirmed. Proceeding to the next sequence.
We're within tolerance now. Good. Let it run for 5 more. We're within tolerance on the primary damper.
Yeah.
Secondary readings look good. Locking it down.
Connection secure on bus 4. How are the readings looking?
Spot on. All parameters green. We are good to proceed.
Looks good from here. Laser variance is within tolerance.
Copy that. Ready for the next sequence.
Load factor holding steady at 95%.
Acknowledged. Data logs confirm structural integrity.
The runout on bearing 4 is within tolerance.
Confirm. Logging the data now. The rotation is perfectly smooth.
Weapon release confirmed at target acquisition point.
Telemetry looks nominal, but check the drift on Charlie.
Agreed. Running diagnostics now.
Bring it down 5 centimeters. Hold position. Confirmed alignment starboard side. Roger that. Engaging clamps.
Torque is set on the forward mount.
Confirmed on the schematic. Move to the aft. All right, driver, take it down 5 centimeters. Easy now. Steady, steady. We're clear. Torque set to 75. Go ahead, sequence 1 through 4.
Torque set to specification.
Confirmed. Reading logged.
Right, let's get this seated properly. Mind the hydraulics.
Nearly there. Keep it steady.
Torque wrench engaged. Hitting the first marker now.
Okay, bringing it in. Tell me when you have the spline aligned.
Aligning the spline now. We are good to proceed.
All right, easy now. Bring it down another 2 inches.
Copy that. Descending slowly.
Torque the forward bolts to spec. Torque set on the forward bolt.
Confirmed. Moving to the rear.
The sensor array is showing a slight anomaly on the port side hydraulics.
I see it. Cross-referencing the calibration data now.
Diagnostics complete. All systems check within tolerance.
Affirmative. Solid green across the board. Cycle complete.
We've got stabilization on gearbox 4. Variance is within tolerance.
Confirmed. All systems synchronized.
We are seeing full synchronization across the primary bus. The interface validation on the Sparrowhawk is green.
Confirmed. The weapon systems are fully integrated.
Crane, lower 5 centimeters.
Copy that. Lowering.
Alignment check, port side.
Torquing complete on bolt 4.
Verified. Moving to the next sequence.
The pressure readings are holding steady. Good, let's log it.
Readings look stable on the inner track.
Confirmed. Outer balance is within tolerance.
Clear to roll, maintain 30 knots.
And that concludes the delivery on the Apache.
Much appreciated. We're pleased with the aircraft. The primary focus today is the targeting acquisition sequence. Ensure your symbology matches the schematic on screen.
To begin the sequence, locate the engine start switches on the overhead panel. We'll lift the guard on the number 1 engine and press the ignition.
Ensure the target parameters are locked before arming.
Locked. Arming the system now.
Good. Proceed with the firing sequence.
As you can see on the main display, the targeting pod provides the telemetry data here. We can cycle through the modes using this switch.
Master warning, hydraulic pressure low.
Confirm.
Initiating emergency procedures checklist. Cycling auxiliary pump switch.
Seeking target. Target acquired. Lock engaged.
So the primary route follows the valley, correct?
Yes, but ensure the team is aware of the sharp elevation change at grid reference 49er.
Now, insert the fault code here and observe the cascade effect.
It's showing on line 3.
That's correct. That's your primary indicator.
The amber warning light, now red, along with the erratic pressure readings, clearly indicates we have a main gearbox lube failure.
Reroute the 3rd Squadron through waypoint Gamma.
Copy that. Monitoring for resistance near the objective.
Keep it steady, Private. Absorb the shock, don't fight the recoil. That's it, much smoother now.
Airspeed, maintain rotor RPM. Don't drop it, watch the flare.
Maintain situational awareness on the left flank. Move decisively to that structure.
Checkpoint 1 reached, covering the advance.
As you can see, the primary threat vector is located here. We will bypass it by taking the alternate route through the neutral zone, keeping us below their radar threshold.
Tail rotor clear.
Gear hydraulics look good. All green for launch.
Go for engine 2 start.
Clear. Oil pressure rising, MGT stable, engine 2 engaged. Engine start sequence initiated. Check oil pressure.
Oil pressure green. Rotors engaging.
Analyze the ingress route for the F-35 package. We have overlapping radar coverage here, indicated by the flashing red icons.
Altitude stable at flight level 250, airspeed indicating 0.84 Mach.
Telemetry confirms engine parameters are within limits.
Check complete, systems green.
Confirmed. Clear for rotor engagement.
Target acquired, stand by for tracking. Roger that, tracking stabilized.